Hello everyone. It's been a little while since I've posted a full length, and I'm really excited to bring you on this adventure today. This adventure features a ton of snow tracks, maybe the most that you've ever seen in any one location, and we sure push their limits. This is the RUBITRACKS Invitational, an event organized by Nick from Avalanche Technical Services, Scott from RUBITRACKS, and Dimitri from Stellar Build. Dwayne from Just Jeeping Adventures and I were never going to miss this, so we headed down and brought Chris, a new AluCab owner and an awesome snowboarder. When we got there, we met Jimmy from Snail Trail 4x4 and Brian, co-owner of the Jackson Meadows Lodge. This event was amazing because we got to learn not only about our rigs, but about everyone else's rig. Nick, for example, who's got some special built tracks, showed us what's possible on a light rig. I showed the crew what a heavy rig is capable of, sometimes getting stuck, but other times keeping up in technical terrain that they didn't think I'd be able to make it through. All in all, we all learned a lot about our trucks. It was an amazing weekend full of new friends and great experiences. I continued on after this, all the way to Baja for my 40th birthday. But for this weekend, it was all about tracks. Maybe the most track vehicles in one place at any one time. I don't believe there's ever been an event of track vehicles that have come together with bush terrain like this. So follow along, enjoy the video, and welcome to the RUBITRACKS Invitational.
What's up, guys? My name's Kyle. This is my 2023 Jeep Gladiator AluCab with my snowtracks in the back, and I'm on a long road trip from British Columbia all the way down to Baja. We've got a stopover in the Tahoe area on the border of California and Nevada to go take out the tracks for the RUBITRACKS Invitational. I'm about 6 hours ahead of Dwayne, and I just ran into my first snowstorm of the trip. It's puking here. It's gonna be a good trip. Let's go. All right, guys. Rolled into camp late last night and it was raining really hard, and then it turned to snow. And I'm pretty far away from everything here. It was a little bit nerve-wracking coming out here with the trailer, to be honest with you, in the dark and all that rain. And then when it turned to snow, it was a little bit nerve-wracking. But as always, you push through, and the next morning you wake up and it's a better perspective. And I am out in a beautiful spot. You probably can't really see it, but there's a huge lake here. And over here, we got some snow-capped mountains, which is pretty beautiful. So I'm just really grateful to be on this trip right now. And the solo thing can be a little nerve-wracking at times because you think, you know, what happens if I get stuck or whatever, but you just got to rely on your experience when you're coming out to places like this. And my experience told me that I'd have no problem getting out here and it would be a beautiful spot when I woke up this morning. So pushed out here in the dark and set up camp. Got the heater going pretty quick because it was pretty cold last night, but had an amazing sleep. I really needed that. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep the night before. Did a lot of driving, and it sounds like Dwayne and Chris are now finally entering California. They are taking a completely different route though, one that I think is much longer. I think it's because Dwayne is gonna stop by Metal Cloak for a photo. And I just completed my work for the day, so yeah, feeling very grateful. I'm gonna take a few minutes to just relax and meditate and enjoy this spot. And then I think the plan is to head into the closest town, which is about 80 kilometers from where I am. I'll need to refuel there, get a few more grocery items, I think. I got a few things yesterday, but I'm noticing there's a few things I'm missing, so I'll just get a couple of the missing things. And then I'm gonna head to the staging area that will meet everybody tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the staging area tonight because I'm the only one installing tracks at the trailhead. And I'd like to get that out of the way and make sure that when everybody rolls in tomorrow, we're good to go. So today should be another good day. We'll get the track set up tonight, and then tomorrow the RUBITRACKS Invitational begins. And I've got some pretty big surprises for you as far as who's gonna be there. We're gonna meet up with some pretty cool people, and from what I hear, we're going to a pretty awesome spot up in the mountains to set our base camp. So it'll be a little different from what we usually do, but watch along and let's go on this trip together. Let's go. right, quick update. I'm on what I would call pretty much the last leg of the trip, somewhere about, I don't know, maybe under an hour from the staging area that we're meeting everybody on today. It sounds like Dwayne and Nick are coming from the other side of the Sierras, and the highway is partially closed right now. Apparently there's a chain check and some people who had some trouble, so they're in a big traffic jam just ahead of the snowy sections. For me, it's pretty smooth sailing here. It looks like I should be able to come in and get gas at this last gas station and be up at the staging area within the next hour or so. And my plan's to definitely set up camp at the staging area, and if I have enough time before it gets dark, I might start putting on the tracks, or I might just do it tomorrow because it's been another long day of driving. So things are going pretty well so far, and we're getting into the big high alpine now. I can't wait to see some of this stuff that we're going to be hitting up shortly. I can't wait to see some of this stuff that we're going to be hitting up shortly. All right, well, we made it to the staging area. I pulled in kind of at the end here on one of the pull-throughs, and I'm pretty much the only other person here. There's one kind of van with a Starlink over there, and it does look like people maybe store their trailers and stuff here, but otherwise it's pretty much just me. I hear it'll get busy tomorrow, so I'm glad I got here tonight. I think I'm going to crack the tent and maybe grab a beer and unhook the trailer and wait to see if Dwayne and Chris are going to get here. But yeah, we got level ground. Should be pretty easy to install the tracks here tonight, or maybe tomorrow morning actually. We'll just see. And it looks like the way up's right over there. So I think it's going to be a good weekend. There's definitely a lot of snow here. You can see those snowbanks are pretty big. I wasn't sure, but the snow comes on pretty quick up here, so it's looking pretty good, and it's going to be another good weekend. So I'm going to crack a beer, relax a little bit, chat with the fam, and yeah, get ready for a good day tomorrow. All right, look who showed up last night. Mr. Just Jeeping Adventures.
Yeah, we finally got here.
You finally got here. How was your drive down?
Drive down was adventurous.
What happened?
Oh, we had 2 tire blowouts. The guy gave us the wrong size tires, and then we ended up buying 4 new tires. And then we had chains break on the truck because they had this stupid thing called chain control. In BC, we're Canadian, we don't need the chain.
So people were chaining up and there wasn't even snow to try to get onto this highway,
Yes.
and that's why their highways are all ruined here.
Exactly why. That's
Interesting.
why the roads are
And then what happened with the chains?
Chains, well, let's go look at that.
And meet Mr. Chris, a proud new Alucab owner.
Hey.
And getting his lift kit installed at West Coast Off-Roaders right now. What happened to the truck, Chris?
Well, that was there before, but
Yeah, we'll ignore that.
yeah,
The chains did a number, hey?
chains, yeah, they were a little rough. We
Well-
were going pretty slow, but they still did some damage.
Yeah, we
Well-
gotta go with the cables next time.
Yeah.
Cables are-
Tires damaged on the other side too.
Cables, hey?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's just the cost of adventure, right?
Cost of, thanks, California.
We're here now.
We're here now. All right, we're gonna get the tracks on the truck and head ourselves into the deep snow. We've got a lodge reserved, and the rest of the crew should be showing up here pretty soon. It's gonna be a dope day. All right, the boys are rolling in. We got ourselves a Suburban here on tracks. Oh, look at this beauty right here. Holy cow. Nick's rig. What is it again? 1994 runner. And check out Nick on Instagram. Avalanche Technical is his handle. Runs Avalanche Technical Services. This guy knows tracks.
No business like snow business.
So Nick knows tracks, but the man who really knows tracks, finally, my maritime brethren. Good to see you. This is Scott from RUBITRACKS.
How you doing?
The man that made all of this possible.
Actually, Nick is the man that made all this possible.
Well, I mean, I meant like the tracks.
I think this weekend is definitely. All I did was drive here, so
Yeah,
you
me
guys
too.
take the credit.
Yeah, I'm like the least equipped of all of you.
You're the most equipped because you know how the tracks work, and we just know how to get them stuck.
That's right. Yeah.
All right, well, we're just waiting for Dwayne and Chris to get back from their little honeymoon adventure to the grocery store, I think.
Yeah, someone must have been talking Donner Party last night and got them all worried. So.
Yeah, we were talking Donner Party. Now he's worried about food. You know, Dwayne is food, so they'll be back, and then we're heading up the trail, I think. We just pulled up to the lodge and we're gonna go check out the workspace. This thing is a beauty, huge lodge. This is not like a tiny little cabin. This is like a crazy big luxury deal with hot tubs and saunas. Yeah, so we're out here at the Jackson Meadows Lodge. Nick and Scott hooked this up. We're just getting the tour. I'll show you the inside here in a minute. But dang.
No worries. Take it easy.
Yeah, man, good to meet you.
Ride safe, dude.
Yeah, thanks.
Wild. We're not gonna do any driving. We're just gonna be hanging out in the hot tub all weekend. All right, this is the workshop. They got the 2 sleds, the hot tub, 2 saunas, one here, one here. Over here, whole entertainment system, dartboard, kegerator. We got a ping pong table over here. They've got this crazy battery set up in here. We calculated it something like 13,000 amp hours. Look at all those batteries. Each one of them is 240 amp hours, 8x4, 8x4. It's a lot. And then the solar array, holy cow, check out this solar array. This thing is off-grid, living at its finest. Check out this solar array. A little bit of snow on it right now, but what? And then they got their own snowcat. Huh. Boys, we're not used to living this way. This is gonna be a good weekend. Let's check out the inside of the main cabin, as they call it. Cabin.
The floor is waterproof. You can just leave your shoes on.
Okay.
We made this very durable even though it looks fancy.
Woo!
And did you get a rundown on the cabin?
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah,
so
we got it
ready too. Oh,
And I brought some more beans we can add to the.
perfect. Yeah,
I
this
brought this in for you, Nick. I don't know if it's inside or an outside bag.
Oh, it
this
is.
is a trailer. I didn't even look at it.
Dude, awesome, man. And like I said, I mean, I've been here, but I don't even think I'd ever checked out the master or whatever. That's incredible. It's also funny that I think we're gonna have 5 rigs.
Okay, so you're saying that these are drive-up bedrooms?
Yeah, check it out. So this will be Dimitri and the Tacoma
And he could drive right up to his...
park right here. And then down
Nice.
at the end of the hall, I'll have my little end suite. Pull the old snow
Oh
ride.
yeah, you pull right up.
Dwayne's got the same setup on
Yeah, nice. Oh, what do you got there, Scott?
Don't tell anybody.
Woo! There you go. That's the good stuff.
Special order.
I think the festivities are about to begin. Dwayne and Chris are going to hop on the tracks and tow Chris with the snowboard, and we're going to drone it. Let's see how this goes. What do you think, Brian? You think they're gonna get stuck?
Oh, 100%.
100%?
Also, there's a good chance we crash drones into each other.
I don't crash drones.
Into the other drones?
Yeah, guaranteed.
There's a lot of
Guaranteed.
flying drones here, that's all I'm saying.
Guaranteed. Well, we could do drone wars later if we wanted to, though.
Ooh, I'm in.
Ooh, yeah.
Sold.
All right, well, Dwayne's stuck, so Brian and I are gonna go get him. He's out in the meadow. They were snowboarding, and they were doing really well until they weren't. So we're gonna go try to retrieve him. Hey, you a little stuck there, bud?
Just a little bit.
Oh, just a little stuck there, bud.
Got a little bite.
You need a little pull?
Give him a little tug.
I was talking to him in Maritime here, Scott. He doesn't get it. Yeah. You
Tug and a brewski.
were doing very good over there, hey? You had it on roll. I was impressed with that. Oh, I got banger footage. I'm most excited about having to pull Dwayne out though. All right.
I don't get stuck if I take my time. If you do.
What? I thought you were like I've never been stuck.
Well, if I'm doing.
This is the first time Dwayne's ever been stuck at the RUBITRACKS Invitational.
If I'm being irresponsible.
What happened, Dwayne?
I was going fast. I was fucking around and finding out.
Yeah, man, you guys were getting some pow there on the snowboard. It was working pretty well.
That's a 3-foot hole. There's actually a hole there.
Yeah, you got deep.
Is there a hole?
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Gotta watch out.
Yeah.
But hey,
did you tension it up?
On to the rescue.
Hot dog.
Yeah, they're both tension now.
Tension.
And I did a newbie mistake. I put the lockers in 4 high by mistake.
Uh-oh.
Hence why I couldn't turn.
I'm not even locked. Not right now.
No, it wasn't supposed to be locked. It's my mistake.
Well, Dwayne's unstuck now, thanks to us. We put in a lot of work to get out here and make sure that he got pulled out.
We're the support crew.
Yeah, we're support crew. We didn't leave the truck. We got heated seats in here, so.
It's cold outside.
Yeah, it's cold outside. And honestly, we'll just leave the winch on because I think he's gonna get stuck again.
He's stuck.
He's stuck again already.
Made it worse.
Yeah, it's not serious though. Well, Dwayne's having to tension up his track, and we got Scott helping him do it because he needs a hand. I'm sure he could figure it out, but this is like a magic moment right now when you have the founder of RUBITRACKS helping you tension up your tracks. I love it. I love it. Just a moment for Dwayne in time, and real field experience here for Scott. These guys are going to be bromancing tonight, guaranteed. Oh, he's stuck again. He's never going to want me to put this on YouTube. Okay, this is the first time Dwayne's been stuck. Oh, no, he's good. He's good. He's good. He's good.
He needs a different approach though.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. I trust in Dwayne. He's never been stuck until now, so this is his first stuck. Welcome to the club, Dwayne.
I don't think you can have all you guys out together and someone not getting stuck. Like,
oh, yeah, there's gonna be stuck. I predicted I would be the first one
limits.
stuck, but it's actually Dwayne the first one stuck. Hey Scott, which way to the cabin? I can't tell. A whiteout just blew in. We're out here in the wilderness.
That's brutal.
That's wild.
You guys are fucking awesome.
What's going on?
His forerunner won't run at all.
It won't run at all?
No.
What kind of toe do we need? Like
one that pulls. we need to pull them into the building.
okay.
So
Yeah, I can come over and pull them out.
yeah.
Yep.
We're halfway right now.
Yeah, I'll come get them.
We got the doors open.
Don't eat all the food without me.
Hey, I'm cooking.
Remember who came and unstuck you, Dwayne?
Unstuck you? Yeah, okay.
Saved you from... All right, we decided to all jump in the tracks for golden hour and go for a rip to explore one of the areas close by. We got 5 rigs out. This is gonna be a good little rip just to get our selves warmed up. Dimitri just rolled in the Stellar built Tacoma, and it's gonna be a good day. I shouldn't have been giving Dwayne so much trouble for getting stuck earlier. We came up this little side hill and I got off the other guy's tracks and I sank right in, so they're gonna have to winch me out. So I've got 2 recoveries and 1 stuck on the belt, but I got a great group of guys here to help me get out, so I'm not even sweating it. All right, little winch from Nick and we're out. And I'm just gonna crawl down inside the tracks. I'm the heaviest one here, so I gotta be real careful on the soft stuff because I can get sunk pretty quick. It's probably like 8 feet of snow or something like that, so it's a technical deep snow driving technique that we need to develop here. What do you think, Scott?
I think this is killer.
Yeah? You ever had your tracks out in this deep of snow before?
No.
All right.
No, this is the first.
You heard it. There's a first. We got all the rigs lined up here, and yeah, we got every single make and model, from light to heavy to luxury to I don't know.
We got it all.
Decked out. We'll go with decked out.
House for tonight and tomorrow night and brought all these guys, so it's just a meetup for the track.
This is the ultimate car meetup.
Yeah.
That sounds good, Sean.
So you guys come here often?
It's not too long.
So
it's just it's like a.
So it really doesn't hurt anything unless we just continue.
It's kind of like Rubicon on steroids. Like, Rubicon is nice. You can't like come here.
That thing probably weighs almost as much as this.
All right, well, we had a good little taster run here just to wet the whistle. Good fun. We're now gonna head back to the lodge and make some dinner. What a great group. Let's see what the team has cooking for dinner. Dimitri brought all the food. Thank you, Dimitri, and thank you, Scott, for the lodge. This is all time. I can't believe it.
Yeah. Is that what it's for? It's for whatever we want to do with it. Nice. But it's.
All right, woke up bright and early, and the sun is out. All the boys slept in the lodge and had a great sleep last night. I stayed in the Alu cab, and if you have never stayed in an Alu cab before, you'll know it is also a luxury experience. So, if you're in the market for a truck camper, definitely look into Alu cabs. I highly recommend. The Jackson Meadows Lodge is an amazing luxury lodge. I can't even begin to tell you how amazing it is. But your boy, he's down with the Alu cabs, you know. So I slept in there, had a beautiful night's sleep, woke up, and it is just bluebird today. We are gonna have a good day. And Scott surprised us all with some RUBITRACKS gear. We got the hats here now too. So we're all kitted out and ready to go. It's gonna be a good day. All right, we're heading out into the deep snow. We got another rig this morning, and it's gonna be a fun one, I think. All right, so the situation is we got
one more person who's joined us, Snail Trail 4x4. He's got a podcast, a YouTube channel where he does a bunch of builds. Seems like a really great guy. We're all loaded up and we've got 5-track rigs. Brian's not with us today, but he should be back later, we think. He's in the Suburban. Ashley from the Burbs. And the new homie's in a 4Runner. So we're heading up into the Alpine now, and I think the plan is to go find some shelf roads that Chris can maybe snowboard on and we can get some shots, and then go play around in some more meadows. There's a small chance we might also do a little podcast or some other stuff going on here, but so far it's bluebird out, and yeah, the snowpack that came in the last couple days made everything nice and fresh. So Nick's gonna definitely guide us through some tight technical stuff. He's got the most experience, I'd say, in the group. Talking to him, he's been running different types of tracks for... Talking to Nick, he's been running tracks for almost 15 years, so we're learning a lot here. What do you think about this location, Scott?
This is killer.
Dude, the scenery here is just amazing. Like the way that the snow's on these trees and that green that's coming through the trees there.
Yeah, that moss.
Dude, that's just so good.
Yeah, so that you can pan out there, you can see the depth of the valley there.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to get some high alpine shots here. Everything's in very high definition because of the light and the contrast of the trees. It's beautiful.
Yeah, like look at this tree right here. Look at the moss growing all in the limbs.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's like straight out of a movie.
Yeah, like we're used to the moss in British Columbia, but we don't get this level of contrast with the snow, right? All right, well, we just took a quick pause in this alpine meadow. There's a nice climb up there by the road that we came in on and a lower meadow here. So we stopped to get some shots. I got a feeling there might be a little bit of snowboarding that might happen or some hill climbs. They're gonna break out the fun stick, and apparently there's some exploding targets in the mix. We might leave that off the YouTube because we know how YouTube feels about that, but what a beautiful day right now. One of the things I think you guys should take note of is just the way the trees just are super vibrant with the moss. It's kind of got that old growth Pacific Northwest vibe like what we have up in BC, but the greenery and the contrast between the green and the snow, it's just amazing. This is some of the coolest forestry that I've seen. So see what the guys are up to here, and then we're gonna carry on and keep exploring the area. Right now the snowpack is pretty awesome too.
Yeah, it's funny because the sign says no vehicles.
Yeah.
They're good to go.
Yeah, I mean, shit, dude,
All right, just a little breakout here with everybody. Popped out the fun sticks and just having a good old time in the sun before we head back and get some lunch. This place is great.
Always first at the finish line. First to the plate when it's dinner time. First to escape when this shit goes down and these motherfucking clowns finna finish mine. Flow too real, hit it with a rhythm rhyme. Tim's on cause it's cold in the winter time. I'm a boss, yeah you know that I'm finna shine. Got the money in the bank like it's intertwined. First to escape when this shit goes down and these motherfucking clowns finna finish mine. Flow too real, hit it with a rhythm rhyme. Tim's on cause it's cold in the winter time. I'm a boss, yeah you know that I'm finna shine. Got the money in the bank like it's intertwined.
So what's going on here, Chris?
I'm gonna go for a little rip.
Going for a little rip, are you, bud?
Yeah.
Gonna drop in here. We're gonna drop him off this side of the road, and he's gonna snowboard down to a crossroad that we've got Nick crawling into to catch him, and hopefully recover him and bring him back to the cabin. If not, we'll be flying the drone, so we'll know where you are. What do you think about crawling through those trees?
Pretty sick.
That's pretty sick, eh?
Oh, I love it.
I wasn't sure that I'd be able to do that and just.
Oh, you were pretty tippy.
Yeah, it's pretty tippy.
I even said so sick. Hey,
but
Chris,
going slow and just like real slow crawl.
Late tracks to
It was it was skipping a little bit at the beginning, but then once I put the lockers on and kept going through it, it was fine.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna do some
snowboarding.
Always first at the finish line. First to the plate when it's dinner time. First to escape when this shit goes down and these motherfucking clowns finna finish mine. Flow too real, hit it with a rhythm rhyme. Tim's on cause it's cold in the winter time. I'm a boss, yeah you know that I'm finna shine. Got the money in the bank like it's intertwined. Motherfucking clowns finna finish mine. Flow too real, hit it with a rhythm rhyme. Tim's on cause it's cold in the winter time. I'm a boss, yeah, you know that I'm finna shine. Got the money in the bank like it's intertwined.
How was that?
That was awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Enjoyable?
Oh yeah.
How many turns you get in?
A few turns. I speed checked once when I shouldn't have because it was nice and steep.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
What was that? Go want some chips? Oh, you got a chip on your shoulder. All right, after the last run, we came back and had a little bit of a lunch break, and now we're heading out again, and we're gonna go do some more tree crawling.
on that pallet when you called? They were like
Halfway through. Well, obviously they were raw because you had to get them.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
everything, this is the first year that I've been able to have stuff on a pallet ready to ship when somebody called, and that's my hardest part. Like especially through COVID, was just getting the parts. And people are calling, can I get tracks? And like calling cancel, when can you have any rubber? And they're like, oh well, we're at X% of production. Yeah, it's kind of locked in between the wheels.
Yeah.
And same with my HD tracks. There's no slides on them.
Yeah.
But my drive lug on the inside is that tall.
So, but they have less flex, which is, I guess, less adaptive to the terrain.
Yes.
I still don't know why I didn't do SNO.
All right, that brings us to the end of the video. The RUBITRACKS Invitational was a huge success.
Absolutely.
Make sure you follow Nick on Avalanche Technical. He's got Avalanche Technical Services. And of course, the boss man, Scott here from RUBITRACKS, who made this whole thing possible. If you're looking for some tracks, this is the person you need to give a call, and then maybe you come out to the RUBITRACKS Invitational next time. All right, guys.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
This is fun. See ya at the top.